Minecraft just made $500 million at the box office. And the sequel, it might be closer than you think. The first Minecraft movie crushed expectations, earning over $500 million and winning over fans. And now, everyone's asking, when's Part 2 dropping? So, let's clear up the biggest question right away. Is a sequel officially happening? Well, while there's no shiny trailer or pinned-down release date just yet, all signs are pointing to yes, and not just vague rumor. We're talking direct hints from the top of Warner Brothers itself. Shortly after the first film exploded with $301 million worldwide in its opening weekend alone, an interview dropped featuring key Warner Brothers executives Mike Ducha and Pam Abdi. When asked directly about a potential sequel to Minecraft, Ducha gave a one-word answer that lit the fandom on fire: imminently. That single word might not seem like much, but in Hollywood speak, it's practically a green light. It means talks aren't just happening, they're moving forward quickly. However, Ducha did add a small disclaimer afterward, noting that the ink might not be dry on the deals yet. Translation: they're close but still finalizing contracts, especially with talent and directors. Behind the scenes, things like scheduling, budget approvals, and negotiating return appearances are likely in motion. Even without a trailer, this level of studio buzz means one thing: Minecraft Movie 2 isn't just a dream. It's already on the crafting table. The success of the Minecraft movie didn't just please fans, it came at the perfect time for Warner Brothers. The studio has been facing some serious turbulence lately. Big projects like the Wonder Woman game and even potential DLCs for Hogwarts Legacy were suddenly scrapped. Add a string of underperforming films to the mix, and things were looking rough. That's exactly why Minecraft was such a critical win. Proved that a faithful, fun, game-based movie could crush it at the box office. Over $500 million in returns on a $150 million budget? That's not just profitable, it's a full-on jackpot. Internally, that kind of performance speaks louder than any Rotten Tomatoes score. And when a studio sees this kind of momentum, they don't just walk away from it, they double down. All signs suggest Warner Brothers is already laying the bricks for Minecraft Movie 2, even if they're doing it quiet. And speaking of people excited to return, let's talk about Jared Hess, the director who brought the Minecraft world to life. If his name sounds familiar, it should. He's the guy behind cult comedies like Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, known for his quirky, lovable characters and offbeat humor. After the movie dropped, Hess made it crystal clear he wants back in. In an interview, he gushed about how much fun the team had making the first film. He said, "It'd be so much fun, such an expansive world in the game, and there were so many things we didn't tap into." That right there tells you this isn't someone who's done with the story. He's just getting started. He and his creative crew believe they've only scratched the surface of what Minecraft has to offer. The biome, the mob, the adventures. There's so much left to explore. And with video game adaptations on the rise, they've got every reason to go bigger the second time around. Bottom line, the guy who helped make Part 1 a hit is fired up and ready to dig deeper into Minecraft's endless creative world. That's a huge green flag for Part 2. What makes Minecraft so unique is its endless potential, and Jared Hess knows it. He's not just interested in a repeat of the first film. He wants to dig into parts of the game we've barely seen on screen. In interviews, Hess mentioned wanting to explore more of Minecraft's rich sandbox world, especially the biome, mobs, and even mods. That last bit is exciting. Mods are where fans get wildly creative, from new worlds and creatures to completely custom mechanic. Bringing that into the movie would be massive fan service and could open the door to stories that feel both fresh and familiar. And it's not just about what's possible, it's about how the first movie was received. The fan reaction was overwhelmingly positive, and that energy highly fueled Hess's excitement. He knows Minecraft's world isn't limited by traditional movie rule. With so many tools left unused, his vision for a sequel could be even bigger, bolder, and more imaginative. Let's talk characters, specifically Steve and Alex, the two icons of the Minecraft universe. In the first movie, Jack Black crushed it as Steve. His performance was hilarious, heartfelt, and brought the perfect mix of charm and chaos to the role. Fans loved it, and he quickly became the emotional anchor of the entire story. Now, the movie ended with Steve returning to the real world, but this is Minecraft we're talking about. Going back and forth between dimensions? Not a problem. So yes, Steve returning is not just possible, it's extremely likely. But then there's Alex. The surprise reveal in the post-credits scene. Steve comes home only to find a red-haired girl already living there. She introduces herself as Alex, and fans instantly knew what that meant. Her face wasn't fully shown, meaning casting was probably still in progress, but the tease was more than enough to send theaters buzzing. Director Jared Hess later confirmed that Alex is a central figure in the sequel. In Minecraft lore, she's the counterpart to Steve, and bringing her into the story sets up some serious possibilities. Expect her to play a major role in the next chapter of the Blocky saga. So, who's going to bring Alex to life on screen? Well, the first movie gave us a glimpse. Red hair, mysterious entrance, but her face was never shown. That was no accident. The studio hadn't locked in casting just yet. However, director Jared Hess didn't leave fans hanging. He confirmed that Alex will be a core character in the sequel. And here's where things get interesting. Rumors are swirling that Kate McKinnon could step into the role. Considering her voice work and comedy chops, especially in animated films, it's a strong and believable possibility. Steve wasn't alone in the first movie. His real-world friends were a huge part of the journey, offering laughs, tension, and heartfelt moments as they navigated the Minecraft world together. But now, the question is, will they return? It's hard to say. On one hand, their friendship arc wrapped up nicely when Steve decided to return to the real world. But on the other hand, sequels love familiar faces, and the door's wide open for them to get pulled back into the adventure. Think Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle, a mix of new and old characters, maybe even new players discovering the portal and teaming up with Steve and Alex. The Minecraft world is flexible enough to allow all kinds of creative re-entry, time jumps, or dimension swap. Whether they're back or not, expect the sequel to blend emotional connections with new challenges, just like the first. So, what kind of journey will Steve and Alex embark on in Minecraft 2? That's the fun part. Possibilities are endless. The game itself doesn't have a strict storyline. It's a giant open world where players make their own rule. The first movie cleverly translated that into a digestible story for casual audiences by focusing on real-world kids who get pulled into the Minecraft universe. It was structured, yet still felt playful and true to the game. Now for the sequel. One major clue lies in the attic. Remember that mysterious chest Steve left behind? Fans suspect it could be an Ender chest, a perfect plot device that could suck Steve back into the Blocky world, or even allow something dangerous to come through into the real one. It's likely the story will build directly on these events rather than starting from scratch. That chest might not just be a callback, it could be a portal, a warning, or even the beginning of a new threat rising. With Steve and Alex now both in the mix, the sequel could go deeper into Minecraft's world while raising the stakes higher than ever before. One thing's for sure, it won't be predictable. Now here's where things get wild. One fan theory suggests the Minecraft world might start invading the real one. Imagine ghasts floating through the sky, creepers creeping through suburban neighborhoods, and mobs pouring into our world like a digital apocalypse. This setup could flip the first movie's concept entirely. Instead of players trapped inside the game escapes into reality. That would turn Steve and Alex into real-world heroes, maybe even teaming up to stop the invasion. And with the two of them together, yeah, the fan base is already buzzing about a possible romantic connection forming too. Even Mojang, the studio behind Minecraft, is on board with the idea of expanding the movie universe. Torfi Olivason, their senior creative director, hinted that a sequel could pull inspiration from other gameplay styles and dimensions. That includes not just new mobs or biome, but maybe elements from Minecraft Dungeons or Minecraft Legends. Two spin-offs with their storylines and mechanics. That opens the door to magic, quests, bosses, and even new types of combat. So the sequel wouldn't just rehash the same material, it could tap into entirely new layers of Minecraft's ever-evolving world. Minecraft 2 isn't coming anytime soon. Even if greenlit today, it'll take years. Script writing, casting, pre-production, and especially visual effect all need time. Post-production could stretch the timeline further. Realistically, expect a 2027 or 2028 release. But with the hype and studio excitement, the wait might be worth it. So that's everything we know so far about Minecraft Movie 2. The excitement is real, the possibilities are endless, and fans are already crafting theories. Until the next update, maybe rewatch the first movie or start building your sequel in-game.